Hey guys, welcome back to Tales of a Blonde and Brunette. I'm Cassidy.
And I'm Abby. And today we're going to be talking about Enneagrams and Zodiac signs. And it's funny because we're ironically filming this on the day of the full moon.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. We didn't really
It
plan this.
was. Yeah, we didn't, but it's funny.
Yeah. So, an Enneagram is a particular system of analysis to represent the spectrum of possible personality types.
Yeah, so I discovered Enneagrams during quarantine because of Haley Pham's channel and her YouTube video about it. And
That,
I found
yeah.
it super interesting.
Yeah, they're like, I just think it's funny how everybody's so different, but there's like, what is there, 9 types? Is there
Yeah, I
9?
think so.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, you're just grouped into this one. But it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is. So I'm an Enneagram type 8, which means that I'm self confident, strong, assertive, protective, resourceful, and decisive. And I feel as if I constantly need to be in control and I'm super confrontational.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I'm a type 3, which is self assured, attractive, charming, ambitious, and energetic. It says most have a highly driven desire for advancement over others. They enjoy being ahead.
That is also very factual.
I mean, I guess.
I think it's funny how like the groups just they just work so perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's creepy how like the world knows that much about those people.
Yeah. And it was like, for the test you take to find out what you are, it was what was it, 60 questions or
It
something
was
like that?
long.
Yeah. And it says, oh, it'll take you like 10 minutes. It took me much longer than 10 minutes. I think it's just because I don't have a focus.
Attention
So
span.
yeah, I just was kind of distracted the entire time, but that's okay.
Yeah. So on the other hand, zodiac signs, it's basically like there are categories of 12 astrological signs and each are named after a certain constellation. And they basically decide or organize you into groups based off of personality traits that line up with the planets.
I love zodiac signs, like everything about it, like this fact that it has to do with like space and planets and constellations. I just think it's so fun.
Yeah, I find it super interesting.
Yeah,
And
me
I
too.
love learning about like once I meet a new person, I'm always like, "Oh, what's your zodiac sign?" Because then I
Yeah,
go home and I can look it up and be like, "Oh,
that's what type of person they are. Okay,
yeah."
but then it's like you can't trust that either. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Because some people are so different than what it says that they are.
yeah,
So they're not the most reliable, but they're still so fun to like play
yeah. They're
around with.
fun.
Yeah. So I'm a Sagittarius. My birthday is December 12th, which is between November 22nd and December 21st. Some of my strengths are that I'm generous, idealistic, and I have a great sense of humor. My weaknesses are that I promise more than I can deliver. I'm very impatient, and I'll say anything no matter how undiplomatic. My likes are travel, freedom, and philosophy, and my dislikes are clingy people, feeling restrained, off the wall theories, and details.
And I'm a Gemini. My birthday is June 15th, so hey, kind of close.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. And that's between May 21st and June 20th. It says the strengths of a Gemini are they're gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable, and have the ability to learn quickly and exchange ideas. Weaknesses are nervous, inconsistent, and indecisive. Likes are music, books, magazines, talking, and short trips. Dislikes are being alone or confined, and repetition or routine. So,
So, how
out
would you compare yourself to the stereotype?
um, for the most part, I pretty much say that it's like spot on. Like
I would
I'm
say the same about
pretty,
myself.
yeah, I'm definitely indecisive. That's like a big one that I would say is spot on. The
I think you
strengths,
learn quickly,
yeah,
like that's top for you.
yeah. Like in just like if I can pick something up pretty quick, like
Yeah.
it's not that bad. Other things are a little difficult. I won't lie, but that's not too bad.
I feel like you like repetition and routine.
I guess it kind of depends because like I think I like routine to like a certain degree.
Yeah.
I don't like doing the same thing for like a long period of time. That's why
Mhm.
I like being in school, I think, because like we switch classes. We're not in the same
Exactly,
room
yeah.
all day. So quarantine was very interesting because I was pretty much just in my room the entire time doing
Yeah.
my work. But it wasn't like routine to a degree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think your likes are pretty spot on too.
Yeah, I mean I love to read. So books and like magazines, yeah. And
Yeah, that's
music,
super into
I
you.
just pretty much listen to anything. So it
Yeah,
fits.
you have very like broad taste in music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the short
I would
trips
say that
is
I'm also pretty similar to a Sagittarius.
yeah, you are.
I hope I have a good sense of humor.
I mean, it depends.
I'm one of
Nah,
those
I'm just
people
kidding.
that like I don't find myself funny, but I
Yeah.
think that I'm always the friend that makes people laugh.
Yeah, like in class, everybody is always like, "Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one." And we're all like, "Yeah, that was a good one."
Yeah. And I will definitely say anything no matter how undiplomatic.
Oh, yeah. That is it's both a strength and a weakness, I think.
It can
They
be
put it
bad.
yeah, they put it under weakness, but it can be a strength, I think.
Yeah,
It depends on
sometimes
the
it's good to be
situation.
super honest.
Yeah,
Other times I could keep my mouth shut.
that's fair.
Yeah.
But it can
But
be
like
good.
sometimes that could be funny. You know what I
Right.
mean?
That goes
That's
with the
what
sense of
there's my
humor.
sense of humor. Yeah.
Exactly, there we go.
Yeah. I also love traveling.
Yeah.
I don't know about like philosophy, I
I
guess.
was gonna like, I saw that and in my mind, I'm like, "What is philosophy, though?"
Yeah, what
Like,
does that really mean?
I don't like, you have the idea of it, but I really don't know
Like
what
how
it
do
means
you
exactly.
enjoy that?
Yeah, that just
I
seems
don't
like
know.
a subject, you know?
I don't like clingy people, but I
Yeah,
am a clingy person.
exactly.
Yep.
That's probably why, because you wanna be the clingy one.
Yeah. But I think the only thing that's super wrong is the off the wall theories.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you definitely like, you have some off the wall theories
I
yourself.
love all those like conspiracy things. That's funny.
So fun.
Yeah, that stuff can be really fun.
I agree.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about like the compatibility between zodiac signs. So, what is your most compatible
So,
friendships?
a Gemini is the most compatible with Sagittarius, so, I mean, there we go, and
Hey.
Aquarius. What about you?
Do we know any Aquarius?
I don't know, like, I honestly, off the top of my head, don't know, like, dates of other
Yeah,
zodiacs, like,
that's
besides
true.
myself. So
I don't
I
know if we know
might,
any
but I don't
Aquarius.
know. Yeah.
I think we have like one or two friends in our group who might be because I think Aquarius is the fall, but I couldn't tell you what date it
Yeah,
is.
I have no all I know is, like, 3 of them. Like, I know Sagittarius, I know Gemini, and I know Leo because there's a bunch of people, like, in my friend group and in my family who are Leo, so that one's easy.
I was surprised. So for Sagittarius, we're most compatible with Gemini
Look at
and
that.
Aries. But I was most surprised that neither of us were considered compatible with Leos.
Yeah, like, a lot of my because like, family, you, like they're there, like, you don't really like, you're with
Exactly.
them.
Yeah.
But with friends, like, you choose your friends, so,
Yeah.
like, I've chosen to be friends with a lot of Leos, which is,
I
like
noticed that most this year, like how many of our friends are Leos.
it's kinda crazy. Like, I
It's
didn't
like a big
realize
chunk of them. Yeah.
yeah. It's kinda cool,
And they
though.
all have a nice July birthday.
Yeah.
July and
Or
August.
August, yeah.
Yeah.
But, like,
Okay, so what about like
obviously
famous people?
oh, famous? Okay. Well,
This is fun to talk about.
I agree.
Super
Um,
fun.
so for type 3, like, some famous people that are type 3 also, Courtney Cox, who was, um,
Such
Monica
an
and
icon.
Friends, so that one's already, like, A+.
Mhm.
Madonna's great. Love
So
Madonna.
cool. Yeah.
Justin Bieber, another fabulous one, and Michael Jordan. So those are all really good.
What's creepy is I can genuinely see your personality being similar to Justin Bieber's. Like the way, like you know how chill he is, like on social media and stuff. He's just like a relaxed dude,
Yeah.
but he's just like there to like share his opinion, talk with some friends, meet some new people. Like that is you.
Yeah, I love, like, Justin Bieber has, like, just, like you said, like, that chillness.
Yeah.
Like, he's just and he's relatable. Like, he's famous,
Exactly.
but he's
Yeah.
very relatable.
So for Enneagram type 8s, some famous people are Serena Williams. I mean, come on.
She's great. She's fabulous.
She is. Pink,
Another
such an
great one.
icon. Amazing. Jack Black,
Love him.
pretty great. But then this is really where,
It's the top notch. Like, you should be so proud.
and I personally think I can relate to him in thousands of different ways. Dr. Phil.
Who doesn't love Dr. Phil?
Yeah,
Honestly.
you'd be lying if you said that you haven't watched the show at least 500 times.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But, okay, so what about Sagittarius?
Okay, so for Sagittarius, I feel like it's a completely different vibe. We've
It's like,
got Brad
yeah,
Pitt, I mean, also great. Nicki
honestly.
Minaj,
Yeah.
Billie Eilish, which
Mhm.
that's a good one, and Scarlett Johansson.
All fabulous.
I feel like Scarlett Johansson just has a very kind, like, personality.
Yeah,
Like, on
I
every
can
interview
agree.
I've watched with her, she just seems like a very nice woman, like a nice person.
Yeah, I'd want to like be friends with her.
Yeah.
Okay, so for Gemini, there's Chris Colfer, who was in Glee, so already great.
He
Tom
seems so
Holland.
cute.
We got Tom
That's
Holland.
not fair. That is not fair that Tom
Um,
Holland is a Gemini.
yes, he's top notch, honestly.
Yeah.
We got Marilyn Monroe.
I mean, like, you get the best ones. I get Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil's great though. And Nicole Kidman, who I love. I love Nicole Kidman.
She is such a good actress.
She is.
Like, everything that she's been in, she transforms into completely different characters in everything
Yeah.
that she's done.
I
It's
love
crazy.
I don't remember the name of the movie, but it's the one where like the two sisters are witches. What I don't
I
remember
think
what
I know
it's
what you're
called.
talking
Yeah,
about, and
and
I
she's
can't think of
in
the
it,
name
and
either.
I like her character in that is just like she plays the character so well.
She's like the actress where I'll go see a new movie for like a completely different actor being in it, and I'll be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, Nicole Kidman's in this."
and she's just so good in everything. I think. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say like your final thoughts are on how reliable zodiac signs and enneagrams are?
So I think with enneagrams, like I would say they're more reliable because you take the test, like you're
Yeah,
answering questions, and they're all about your personality and what you would do in situations. So I would say an enneagram's much more reliable, but zodiacs, like there's something about them that just there's something in it that everybody who has that can relate to. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a fair point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that I find zodiac signs to be more like aesthetic, if
Yeah,
that makes any sense. Like, I enjoy learning about the constellations and space and all that and how the planets line up. And that's where zodiac signs become interesting to me.
I
And
agree.
enneagrams, I feel like, are more lighthearted. Like, it's more of like a fun, oh, you're type 8 too? Like, that's so funny. Do you like to
Yeah,
do this, this, and this? Like,
I
it's
agree.
easier to like relate to somebody who's in your type because they might have a different zodiac sign and be
Exactly.
compatible with you based on just your enneagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I was looking up like type 3 and Gemini just to see
Hmm.
like what famous people were in it, there was a lot of like the same type 3s and Geminis. So I was like, "Oh, that's kind of interesting because
They kind of pair
like
together.
yeah." And I know a lot of other ones don't because they can be very different, but I was like, "That's interesting because I've seen a lot that are very different." So I thought that was cool.
That is really cool. I guess that just shows that a lot of us are probably more similar than we all may think.
Yeah. Like everybody's it's like everybody's goal nowadays to be different.
Yeah.
But and of course it's great to be different, but
Yeah.
it's also good to like you can relate to people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a fun activity to learn more about.
Yeah. I don't know, there's something about zodiac signs that just like draw
I've
like
always loved them, like since I was a kid.
yeah. I don't even know like how I got or like how I figured out like I was a Gemini or anything
Yeah.
like that, but I was just like one day, "Oh, that's interesting. That's so cool."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in for this week's episode. Make sure to subscribe and follow our social medias.
Yes, they should be on the screen now.
Yeah. And have a great full moon. All right, guys. See you next week.